and I'm sure old Mr. Steam will like his wreath of flowers.
I suppose he's feeling kind of sad because this will be the last time he runs the steam train. Yes, but it sure is nice that his last run is such an important one, huh, Roobear? Yeah, it's important to get all that water to Green City right away. They haven't had rain for weeks now, and they need drinking water very badly.
Hello, Mr. Steam!
Well, hello, children.
Look, we brought you a wreath of flowers for your train.
Really?
Is it all right there, Mr. Steam?
It's beautiful, and thank you. I really didn't know you children cared so much about me. You made this last one of mine a kind of happy celebration. Say, I've got an idea. Why don't you children ride with me to Green City? It's an historic occasion.
Oh, could we really, Mr. Steam?
I'd be delighted to have you.
Oh,
Yay! Let's polish his locomotive till it sparkles.
it should sparkle for his last run.
Shine it up, Pammy. Good work, Laura.
Mayor, nice of you to see me off on the last one of my train.
Good luck. You've got to get that water through to Green City. They need it very badly, and they're depending on you, Mr. Steam.
Don't worry, I'll get that water to them. Now, I wonder where the children are. They wanted to come with me. I'm really surprised the children didn't show up. They seemed pleased when I said they could come. Oh, well, children are like that. They probably just forgot all about it. Huh? Oh, the brakes!
Gee, is everybody all right? I wonder what happened. I don't know. I guess we all fell asleep after we finished polishing the locomotive. Well, I thought we were only going to have a little nap. It's late.
What now? Look, we're out in the country, but the train isn't moving.
Maybe that big bump we had was an accident or something.
Let's find out.
What's become of Mr. Steam?
Oh, Mr. Steam!
Oh, you children were on the train all along. Oh,
You must have hurt yourself.
ran into a tree across the track, and I guess I've got a bad bump.
He's hurt his arm. We'd better get a doctor right away. Well, I don't think there's any doctors around here. We won't find one out here in the country.
We've got to get going. We're 10 minutes late already.
You just can't do it, Mr. Steam.
I've been running this train for 40 years now and never failed once. Especially on my last run like this, I want to get to Green City on time. I've got to deliver this water to them no matter what.
Mr. Steam! Is that any better, Mr. Steam?
That sling helps a lot.
Good, but you still can't use your arm. Can we do something to help you? I know! We'll run the locomotive for him.
Sure, we can do it, I bet.
That's ridiculous. You children don't know anything about running a locomotive.
No, but just pretend we're your arms and legs. Tell us each thing to be done and we'll do it.
It's a nice thought, but it just wouldn't work.
Oh, please, Mr. Steam.
Oh, well, I suppose we could try it. I can't think of any other way.
I'm here to get everything right.
All right, the first thing to do is pull that handle back to take the brakes off.
This one here?
Next, pull that one down for the whistle. All right, now, you pull that big lever down as hard as you can, Roobear.
Hey, we're on our way. We're going again.
Now all you have to do is keep shoveling coal in the fire.
Oh, what fun. That'll be our job.
Oh, dear, I keep spilling it.
Stop spilling that coal. We won't have enough to get there that way.
There isn't much coal left in there. The bin is almost empty now.
Hey, that's funny. When we started, there was lots of coal in there.
Oh, Mr. Steam, there's a big hole in the floor.
I see. That explains it. It must have happened when we ran into that tree.
Roobear, we'll have to stop the train and go chop down some trees for firewood.
Yeah. Floppy, there aren't any trees around here. Well, I guess the time has come to give up the plans we had before.
Yes, I'll have to give up my hope of getting my train through on time, but I still worry about the people of Green City.
Oh, I didn't mean to give up that plan. I meant we'd give up our plan for lunch. There. Roobear, you're burning your lunch in your knapsack. It's from Mr. Steam and the thirsty people of Green City.
Here goes my lunch, too.
The fire can have my lunch, too. Goodbye.
Here goes my scarf, my hat, and my knapsack.
Me, too. I really love that scarf.
I don't know what to say. You're wonderful.
Oh, we're on a bridge and the train isn't moving. I feel dizzy.
It's an awful place for the train to stop.
I guess we're really stuck here. We haven't got anything left to burn.
Well, you certainly did your best to keep the train running. We have to give up.
Oh, come on, everybody. We're not giving up yet.
What do you mean?
It's very strange that the train hasn't shown up yet. This isn't like Mr. Steam. He's never late.
I hope they'll be here soon.
That's it. Here, Roobear. Thanks.
That's a great job you're doing, Roobear. I don't care if you burn up the whole train for firewood. Just get us to Green City with this precious water.
We'll make it all right.
Children hadn't been with me. I can never thank you enough.
Attention, the train with water is arriving.
Well, Mr. Steam may be late, but he got here.
I'm sure this will make a good story for my magazine.
Quick! Somebody give me a hand here!
I want an ambulance here right away.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's Roobear.
Station master.
I want to hear the whole story, but first let me thank these children. All the people of Green City want to thank you for bringing this water to them.
That's nice.
So it was a tree across the track.
Yes, and the train would still be back there if it weren't for these children.
You'd better get Mr. Steam to the hospital.
Yes, sir.
Now, we owe you children an awful lot, and if there's anything I can do for you, just ask me.
Yes, there is. We're thirsty. We want water.
Oh? really thirsty. I hope you're not going to drink up all the water you brought for Green City.
Chief of the children's newspaper. Not fair. That means the rest of us will have to be reporters bringing in stories, and I don't know what to write about. You remember, Miss Lewis told us the 3 most important things a reporter should write about.
The most important job of a newspaper is to always report the truth. Don't write about something that isn't true. And of course, you should write about what your readers want to know. And lastly, report anything you find that's wrong. Fight for justice for all.
Well, we have to write the truth. I can do that. Look for something that's wrong and stop it. I'll fight for justice for all.
But, Roobear, it takes a lot of money to publish a newspaper. We haven't even got a printing press.
Yep, I thought about that, Floppy. To start with, we can just stick our stories up on this board so people can read them.
Do you think people will read them just on a board like that?
Of course. And once we got people interested in our stories, we'll start printing a real newspaper. I'm not sure I can write a story. Don't worry, Mimi. I'll put your story up on our bulletin board even if it isn't any good. How dare you say my story isn't any good? Sorry, Mimi. Now we have to make our promise.
Yes.
We all promise our stories will be nothing but the truth. We'll tell our readers what they want to know and fight for justice for all. What are you going to write about, Nick?
I don't know. I've never done anything like this before.
Let's stop at the ice cream shop and see if there's anything to write about there. You never know.
Hello, children.
Hello, we're from the new children's newspaper. Is there anything to write about here?
Huh? This is an ice cream shop.
I know that, but a good newspaper prints what its readers want to know. There must be something interesting you want to know.
Yes, there is.
Oh, goody! Tell us what it is, and we'll write all about it!
I got a story.
I want to know how many ice cream cones I'm going to sell today.
Oh.
Hi there. Where can we find some excitement?
Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. How would you 3 like to be reporters for our children's newspaper?
What are you talking about?
We're starting a new newspaper written entirely by children.
Hey, will you please write a story for our newspaper?
That sounds like a lot of fun. Would it be all right if it was a story about me?
Why, sure, but it has to be a true story.
That's great. I know a true story.
I know one, too.
It better be a story about me. Hey, what are you 2 writing over there?
Don't disturb the artist at work.
Well, hurry up and finish it and read it to me. It's all finished, Walter.
Thank you.
What does she snatch it away for?
The newspaper always gets to read it first. Huh?
What's this?
This is a great story, Walter.
Thanks for the story, Horsey. See ya.
What did you guys write about anyway?
The story we wrote is perfectly true.
And we wrote the story about you because you asked us to.
What did you write?
We just wrote the story of how you keep writing love letters to Betty, but then you're too scared to mail them, so now you have 70 of them at home.
You numbskulls! Now Betty will read that and I'll be so embarrassed.
But when it gets to be printed in the newspaper, Betty will read it, and then she'll know how you feel, and that'll be good.
We did it all for you, Walter.
Stop the presents!
Writing the truth can get you into a lot of trouble.
Maybe we should write fiction, huh?
Mommy?
What is it, dear?
I'm supposed to be a reporter for our children's newspaper, and I don't know what to write about.
You'll have to work that out for yourself, Laura.
If I just had an idea for a story, I sure could write it.
Why don't you ask Miss Lewis for an idea? Report anything you find that's wrong. You must fight for justice for all.
I'm all set, Mommy. 2 months ago, my brother Roobear borrowed my allowance money, and he still hasn't paid me back. This is very wrong. I'll fight for justice for all. I want my money back. That sounds fine.
Stop right there! Come back here, Nick and Tammy! Give me that paper back, I want it!
Do all reporters have to keep running like this? Why is that?
It's because they have to escape from the enemies of truth.
I'll get you now!
They say a good reporter will walk miles to find a story for his newspaper.
Well, we sure walked miles today, and still no story.
Hey, Mimi, why not do a kind of book of records about people in our town?
Yeah, the best and the worst. Whoever is really the most.
I'm Floppy, the best inventor in town.
Oh, stop that boasting.
I'm not boasting. It's just reporters always tell the truth.
All right, then. Read that.
Yeah, in baseball, Floppy holds the record for the number of times he's been struck out. Hey!
I'm not lying, and Miss Lewis said reporters should always tell the truth.
Wait!
Stop! Hold it right there! Stop!
I can't run anymore. I'm not the runner type.
I'll catch you this time!
Come on, Nick. You can make it.
Mimi, you come back here with that piece of paper!
No! This will be my scoop for the newspaper!
Look out! Walter has written 70 love letters to Betty and never mailed them.
Give me back that paper!
What a great scoop this is!
I hope my reporters bring back good stories. We'll fight for justice and truth will win. I bet they'll be good. Nobody's back yet. This is a really boring job. Being editor-in-chief.
No, I can't write if you keep looking over my shoulder. Go away.
Don't be so mean, Nick. Pammy, if you don't write something soon, you won't have a story to take back to the editor-in-chief. Oh.
Let me see. The other day I had a fight with Pammy, and she threw a pillow at me. Mommy scolded Pammy and told her not to be so childish, to act more like a grown-up. Pammy got into Mommy's makeup because she wanted to be like a grown-up. But Mommy scolded her again. Even with the makeup, Pammy wasn't very much like a grown-up. It's done.
Let me have it.
No, give it back, Mimi.
This really is a scoop. I want to read it, too. All he says is how girlish you are. I'll take it to the editor-in-chief. Oh, Nick, did you really say I was girlish? It can't be that. What did you say about me, Nick?
I wrote nothing but the truth.
Yeah, but what truth did you write?
Now, please calm down, Pammy.
What are you doing here, Walter?
Oh, I was nothing special. Bye.
Big news today, there's going to be a children's newspaper!
A children's newspaper? Mine's finished, Roobear. You mustn't call me Roobear. I'm editor-in-chief. All right, editor-in-chief. What? Roobear still hasn't given back the allowance money he borrowed. This just won't do. But Roobear, I mean editor-in-chief, that's a true story, and I'm fighting for justice, so you've got to put it on the board. All right, all right.
Roobear, I've got a real scoop for you here.
Oh, let me have it. It says that Walter is afraid to send his love letters to Betty. I thought Walter was the kind of guy that would just walk up to Betty and hand her a letter. Roobear, Roobear, here's my scoops. Hey, you've got 2 of them. What do they say, Roobear? Pammy wanted to be more grown up, so she got into her mother's makeup and she got scolded. Isn't that just like Pammy? What's in the other scoop you've got? got? It says Floppy holds the record. He's been struck out more than anybody. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mimi.
Isn't that great? Our newspaper has lots of scoops.
Whoa, they're both after me. Help!
Hey, what's the matter, Nick?
Over there!
Walter and Pammy?
I want that paper back.
Mine too.
I'll tear it up a million pieces.
Hey, Roobear. I hear you're making a children's newspaper. Can I see it? Betty! I'm afraid you're a little late. The children's newspaper has come and gone.